Good morning. Today is the 11th of September, 2022. The time is, I think it's 5:53 a.m. in the morning. And the reason I'm making this video is because, like I make many other videos, but this one I want to talk about how these people is trying to destroy my brain. Now, they've held a tight me for a long time. They would attack my sister to the point where she just here. She can do nothing for herself. And now they're trying to do the same to me. And I'm waking up to the heat, this heat in the back of my head. They have this energy that's coming up from this floor. It's coming up through the electrical under the ground. So when we got here, they had this house already hooked up, where this guy next door was living in this little shed, and he was going up under the house, and he connect this house to the up under that house to the underground. But they're torturing us, pure torturing us. They attack us with some type of heated energy, and it's causing me to swell up. My stomach just big. My sister, they just drying her up. They doing the opposite of two people in the same house. They causing her to get real skinny and causing me to gain weight, to be fat. But our sheriff department, city cops, and the military is involved in the whole. They turn a whole entire neighborhood. I don't know what all they telling these people, but I've heard people calling me a witch. Um, saying stuff about me having a lot of men in my life, like I said in their business. Um, but some of the men were sent by them, by this organization. Um, I think they got some type of movie. I've never met a sex movie, but I think they got one that they created. I didn't do it. Um, there's no telling what all this they telling the people, because I've heard some people say it's people that's being targeted like I am. They telling them that they child molesters and dope dealers, and that's another thing, they saying that we are dope dealers. We don't sell no dope. Um, the last real estate agency, the house that we was in last, she told me that they were saying that we sell dope. I told them I don't sell no dope. You know, um, we don't be around dope. We don't sell dope. We don't use dope. But anyway, they they first diagnosed my sister with brain shrinkage and holes in her brain. Then they said she had Pink's disease. Then they said she had Alzheimer's. She don't have either one of them. They done this to her. This was done to her by people. Look at my face. They just cuffing me up. And now this stuff goes in my private area, both places. And they come up in my stomach and come up all the way up till they get to my brain. So when I wake up, I'm waking up to my brain burning, my body burning, and my private area burning. This is what they're doing to me. And there's a food truck, uh, not next door, but next to that. I'm waking up to a pounding sound that's coming from the food truck. And so I don't know if I don't really know exactly what they're doing. I know they talk about the remote neural monitoring, and the guy that's talking about remote neural monitoring, he said his neighbors raped him with this energy, with from this with remote neural monitoring, and so that's what I think this truck is doing, allowing people to use remote neural monitoring to rape me, and I think doing the same thing to my sister. But it's an energy that comes up from under the ground into our bodies. So when I wake up, I'm feeling this energy shaking inside of me, and I have to pray and ask God to send to help me take this out of me. And it's not a demon. Like when you try to talk to the spiritual people, they always want to say it's a demon, but this energy is being controlled by someone. I know that the utility company and the cable company is involved in this. Many businesses and government organizations are involved in gang stalking. You got the FBI, the CIA, you got the DOD, the SES, uh, home security, home, I'd say it, their home security, FEMA, all of the government organizations. I'm not gonna say all of the people, but all of the government organizations are part of gang stalking. And then they get the medical and the law, like the judges and lawyers and your doctors and your nurses and the grocery store owners, the restaurant owners, the people that work there a part of gang stalking. And this is a part of going into the one world order. That's why all this killing, the killing and all this sickness is happening. Depopulation of the earth. The depopulation of the earth. They're changing our atmosphere with this direct energy weapons, with all the towers, the Wi-Fi towers and stuff like that. They're releasing all this uh, direct energy, Wi-Fi frequency, radio frequency, um, wow, microwave frequency, electromagnetic frequency. They're releasing all these different types of frequency in the atmosphere that's not made for us. This is why people are getting sick. They're getting sick from all these frequencies that's going into our bodies, that we're breathing in this stuff. They're putting stuff, nanotechnology in our food and water, forever chemical. They're putting this stuff in our water, and nanotechnology they're putting in our food. And so I'm just wanting to make this video because I don't want people to think that I just got sick and my sister just got sick. No, and I'm just wondering how many years have our government been doing this to the citizens of the United States of America? But it's not just America. It's all seven continents. All countries are doing this because they are connected for the one world order. And this is what they want: one world leader. They want one world government, one world religion, and one world currency. And it's coming to pass. But they are killing off people because they only want 500 million people on the whole entire earth. And so this is one of the ways This is one of the ways they depopulate me, by through gang stalking. And there are other ways, like these sicknesses. These are the ways that they try to depopulate the earth, through lies and trickery. But I'm letting it be known that I didn't just get sick, that this was done to me. This was done to my sister. I don't drink. I don't do no type of drugs. Um, they pay doctors to implant me, to put implant in my brain. They got something in my eyes, but they see through my eye. My body is a weapon against me. This is what they've done to my stomach. I look like I'm pregnant because they're sending this energy in my body and it's just puffing me up. I look. This is my stomach. Anybody that know me know I've never had a big stomach. I never been this big unless I was pregnant, and I'm not pregnant. I'm not even sexually active. So um, this is being done to me. So, and it's being controlled by someone because at nighttime it's like a wind being blown in me, like it's pumped. Like, I mean, I can't explain it. Like it's something rushing, like a rushing something going in my body while I'm asleep. But in the daytime, it slightly comes up, but I can still feel it. Um, if I move, it's the same thing. If and it burns my feet. I go in the room to feed my sister. My feet is burning because I'm stuck. I'm in one place trying to feed her. And this is the stuff they do. If I'm sitting down, I have my feet propped up. They can still burn my feet. So I just wanted to make this video, let it be known that I didn't just get sick, but these people did this to me, and they causing me to gain a lot of weight. My face is just swelling up, my stomach all swollen up. But this is being done to me. I don't eat that much for me to gain all this weight. They did this to me every single night, every night for the last 5 years. They've been doing this to me. This is the third house that we lived in 7 years. The first two houses, this is what they were doing to me. Sending this stuff up from the underground. But the first house, they was under like witchcraft. They was cutting symbols in the cement. The whole entire, everywhere there was cement, they was cutting symbols. And just doing stuff. Attacking with some type of power. And we people, I'm telling you, if y'all think that y'all doing God's work, you're not. You're doing the devil's work. Because the church is involved in this stuff too. You got ministers, it's a part of gang stalking. You got church, it's a part of gang stalking. And so you're sitting up in church, praising the Lord, but you're doing the devil's work. So, I mean, what kind of sense are you making, church folks? And I'm talking to the church people because they're supposed to be serving God, but you're doing the devil's work. This man that was staying beside us at the house that we left, he was a Jehovah's Witness. And he was, every time I could go outside, he'd have his phone, because they use their cell phone to attack. They signs up at some site, and they're able to use their cell phone frequency to attack what's in your body. And people just come around you with their cell phones, and they put it in some kind of code that is, I guess, the technology that's in your body or whatever. I don't understand. I just know what I seen. I seen they have schematics and what part of the body they want to attack, they can attack. with his cell phone. But this man was a Jehovah Witness, and they real strong in this gang stalking. Now they're trying to take my words from me, make it hard for me to talk. That's how they did my sister. When I first noticed something wrong with her, she kept repeating the same thing over and over and over. She'll ask you the same question, just keep asking the same question. This is what they did to her. That's when they first started attacking her brain. So now they're trying to do the same to me. We're not just getting sick. It's being done to us. They's making us sick by the attacks that this energy can go through walls, through windows, come up through the floor, because all of the electrical of the cable and Wi-Fi and telephone is underground. There's 3 levels of something under the ground. The first level is the electrical. They dehydrate us. Right now my mouth is just dry because they just dehydrates me so bad. My skin is just dry. They just saying, that we have nobody we could go to or depend on. No one we could just talk to. People don't want to hear, because a lot of people are a part of this gang stalking. They try to make like they don't know what gang stalking is. They lies, because they are a part of gang stalking. They get paid to be a gang stalker. Walmart is a part of gang stalking. Food Line is a part of gang stalking. And these Target, Proja, all these restaurants and stores are part of gang stalking. And they get involved in it because it's our government, like the FBI, the CIA, people with authority goes to these places, and it's just crazy. The lies that they tell. I can feel some type of breeze coming in here, and it's very irritating. But this how they attack me with some type of breeze. They have my blood pressure just high. Now I took my blood pressure yesterday. It wasn't as high as it had been because these people have my blood pressure like 200 over 101. So yesterday it was like 159 over 101. But it's still high, especially that bottom number. But this is the stuff that they do. They cause sick, they could cause cancer. They cause Alzheimer's, tick disease. My mouth is really dry. But I'm trying to get this video done. The back of my head is just burning, and I'm hearing this sound in my head. My sister told me many years ago that, what did she say? I think they're trying to make me sleep. I fell asleep. They put me to sleep. I knew they was going to do that. And I could feel it coming on. I could feel sleep coming on. The first time they woke me up, it was like 3 something in the morning. And now it's 5 something. But it's 5:22 a.m. But I'm going to just try to rest. It's hard to rest because there's stuff coming up into my body and I can just feel it shaking. This is what they done to me right here. This is what they've done to me. I'm feeling it going in. I can feel it in my back also. But I'm going to shut down now.